Today I would like to present about my FYP report which title is Smart Card for Cafe Payment using RFID. Before we start, I would like to explain details about Smart Card. What is Smart Card? Smart Card is a plastic card with a built-in microprocessor used typically to perform a financial transaction. Nowadays, there are about 8,000 students in UiTM Perlis and around 3 to 4 cafe in UiTM Perlis. So, it will cause many problems in the UiTM Perlis. For example, let's take a look at the problem statement that occur in UiTM Perlis when it comes to the cafe payment. That's the problem in UiTM Perlis nowadays. Next, let's take a look at the objective of this project to be developed. Let's take a look at the hardware and software used in this project. Next, we go to the methodology that used in this project, which is SDLC. Okay, for the next video, let's take a look at the how user interface of the system is working. Login page. First of all, let's take a look at login interface for cafe payment system. In this interface, cafe worker needs to log in to the system to use it. This page has two functions, which is registration and login page. For the first time, cafe worker need to register their username and password. After that, the cafe worker can log in into the system. The data of the registration will keep in FYP under table admin. Next is user data interface. In this page, the cafe worker can see the detail of their customer that has smart card. The details are name, ID, gender, email, mobile number, balance, and action. For edit, user can come to the cafe worker and ask to edit their details. User can only edit the name, gender, email, and mobile number. For delete, the cafe worker can delete user's details when users are no longer active their smart card, or the user want to terminate their smart card. The message are you sure to delete? Yes or no. Then lastly, for recharge, cafe worker can recharge the balance of user smart card when user come and ask to top up their balance. The user just need to place their smart card and the cafe worker will recharge the smart card, just like Touch and Go process. Next, we go to the registration form. In this page, cafe worker will provide the smart card to be purchased by user and cafe worker need to enter the user details in the registration form. The new smart card must be placed to the RFID reader to check the ID of smart card. The user will be given 10 ringgit after they purchase the smart card as the balance. The data is kept in the database under table user. Next, we go to the read tag ID interface. This page is provided for the cafe worker to check the availability of the smart card. After placing the smart card to the RFID reader, the details that the smart card saves will be displayed, and if the smart card is not yet purchased by user, it will display nothing. Next, we go to the food menu interface. This page is provided for cafe workers to add food that they want to sell. The cafe worker can save their menu in this page. For example, add food. Food name is nasi ayam. Barcode ID is 9 and price is RM4.50. And cafe worker need to add food, and the nasi ayam will appear in this menu. The cafe worker can also delete the menu that they no longer sell in the cafe. For example, they want to delete Maggi Laksa, barcode ID 8, price is RM3. They want to delete this menu. The cafe worker need to press the remove button like this, and the menu of the Maggi Laksa is deleted. Next, we go to the payment process. This is the process of payment. User need to choose the menu that has list by cafe worker, and the cafe worker need to put the barcode ID at the box given and press the submit button like this. For example, the user eat nasi Pattaya. This is barcode ID is 11. Cafe worker need to enter the barcode ID like 11 and submit. The list will appear at this box, such as total items, total list, total discount if the cafe owner want to add the discount, and the total of amount to be paid. It will calculate the total that user need to pay after placing the order. The user need to pay by placing the smart card to the RFID reader. Next, we go to the last function of this interface, which is discount interface. This is an optional to the cafe worker. The cafe worker can make discount for user to buy the food. For example, if they want to make discount for any event in UiTM, the cafe worker just need to enter the percent in this box, and the cafe worker need to press the add discount button. And then the cafe worker can also delete discount by pressing this delete discount button, and it will go to the new page to delete the discount that they have made. For example, they want to delete the discount for value 3%. Then they just need to remove it like this, and then they will go back to the add discount page.
That's all for user interface of SmartCard Cafe payment system. Let's go for the first demo. For the new card registration form, user only need to place the RFID card, and it will appear the ID of the card. After the ID is appear, the cafe owner or worker need to put the details of the user in this form. After that, it will appear in user data the details of the user of the smart card. After placing the smart card, user can see their details in the read tag ID. Let's go for the second demo. In this demo, the cafe worker need to enter the barcode ID according to what user buy for their meals. For example, in this demo. After placing the order, the user need to placing their smart card into the RFID reader for payment. Now let's take a look what happens when the balance is not enough. And lastly, let's take a look at the empty smart card.